Alright. Still like the fact there's a pause button on here. Still probably will never use the pause button, but whatever.
Yeah, because you're too busy setting your ways. And also, I was fapping.
What?
Thank you.
These people decide to come in and be like, "Oh, hey, we got a Jumpchain to do today." I'm like, "Fuck, I forgot that."
We told you like 4 hours ago.
I literally asked in the chat when it was.
This is true.
It's been 2 hours, okay?
It's been like 4.
Right content. I can't find good content anymore.
I know the feeling.
2 hours I've been looking. I tried to do it before everything
That
got
sounds
started.
like a personal problem.
It is, actually. Yeah, it is very personal. But I'm going to tell you anyway because nothing's personal to me.
Everything is not personal. Alright, anyways. So, last episode, you guys will see a little bit of an add-on there where Warris and Teddy's character were having a super fun time. Well, I mean, hopefully you stay around for the end of that video. But if you have not stick around this ends that video, happy fun time, I guess. Yes? Anyways.
Sin broke continuity.
I have not broken continuity.
You son of a bitch.
Just don't slap down to the end there. No, wrong. Boop. Anyways. Good job. Anyways. So, you guys have managed to push away the villains. I think you guys defeat the villains, if I remember correctly. Did you guys defeat the villains?
Don't remember last week.
See, I would probably say...
The problem with that is because time is fucked up. I haven't technically been able to defeat my side of the villain yet.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have. You lost against Rogue.
Yes, but Sin, fuck you. The last I remember, we were neck and neck with a 1-1.
Yeah, and then you tried to turn into your epic form, and then Rogue beat the crap out of you.
Okay, I'm gonna point this out now. Everyone that's watching this episode, Sin will probably have to fix this, because Sin decided I'm gonna be lazy this week and not just do it half and half again, because Sin is Sin.
There's no...
And none of us finished any of our stuff, dude.
You did!
No, I didn't. There was a joke me and Teddy had. Lilith and Malachi finished their fight, but I never finished up what I was doing with Teddy. We walked out of
what I was doing with Rogue. I was in Grim Triggered mode, mind you. I still have, also, technically, I'm going to have to find a way to figure out how it's from. Granted, the Grim Trigger mode probably would have just knocked me out naturally anyway, because
you did get knocked out when you went to Grim Trigger mode. Corin was there.
Last I remember, oh, for fuck's sakes. I was at 1 HP. And then I activated Grim Trigger mode because he shot me in the dick with lightning. That pissed me off. So I Grim Triggered up and I was gonna flip him off and then pull a Dante. But I missed because he rolled higher than my roll. That's how that's gonna work. I'm gonna have to roll it past you later. But also, what am I trying to say? Yeah, Corn was there. He would know. He can back me up here.
The Nats 1 of you got at 0 was, what was stated was that it would give you one last attack, which then missed.
So either way,
So you did finish!
Sin!
He may have finished, but I didn't.
Sin! Here, this is what you could do.
Goofballs. Also,
As I was telling Burnett, and as I told you 5 minutes ago, we're going to be doing that portion later, probably either after this jump or maybe tomorrow or something, and then just slap down to the end of the last episode. Therefore,
there we go.
There, at least we can get our things done.
I told you people this already!
No, you didn't! And if you did, I was more worried about getting Ron on the call and ow my ears.
I know that feeling very well.
We're all irritated today.
They in a bad mood this entire week.
My goddamn left shoulder's not doing too well right now. So.
If it helps, both my hands are frozen at the moment.
Sin, I wish my everything was frozen right now. At least then I wouldn't be feeling no pain.
No, I'm feeling pain.
Holding my leg.
That's because you aren't fixing it.
I'm trying.
Anyways, so last episode, which, as I was saying at the beginning of this episode, you guys will probably see where the joke thing is between Brunette and Warris. And with Ron...
Yeah, you're just going to need to pretend this entire conversation didn't happen because it doesn't make sense continuity-wise because time is a material concept.
I'll probably just remove this from the beginning of the episode or something. I don't know. Anyways.
Either way, so how would we pop up? They finished off the thing because, time skipped. So we'll get to that later. And all of a sudden we just pop up and I'm just like dead.
Boop.
Because Corin over here, he disqualified himself.
Yeah,
yep.
I think, yeah.
So he would still be awake. I would just pop in and I'm just like, get them X's in my eyes and tongue hanging out.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Corin, but I'm assuming that after you got exiled, that you got disqualified. Well, not disqualified. After you got a ring out on yourself, you went and talked to a couple of people, which would have been...
So basically, I was standing like this the entire time, and I went and I talked to Ozpin, I talked to Ironwood, and made sure that Maker, am the individual who is definitely being sent back to report to Benny Hanna.
Also, he's very old right now, forgive him.
Yeah, boy.
It's to make sure that Ironwood doesn't recognize my voice, because nobody sounds like an Australian in this series. So it's freaking weird.
Yeah, but you don't need it no more. You're in the hero world. Oh!
Yeah, now I am.
Yeah, so you talked with them about a couple of things. Anything specific?
Yes. Midnight Shade is a grim parasite and is working directly with Salem.
Well, that's very specific.
Yes, it is. I could have sworn I mentioned earlier that he is at the very top of my feces list. As we know, this is a family-friendly Christian server.
Ah, yes. We need Dadbot in here. Could actually probably bring Dadbot. I don't want to bring Dadbot in here. Anyways, and also if you guys want to see some of the new stuff we're doing, I'm only posting BIE sometime soon, so go check out all that fun stuff. But anyways, just a shameless plug in here. So you guys came back. I think Ron got completely knocked out, so I'm assuming you went back to him.
Also, Sin, I need to say this. You're gonna hate me for this, but I might be changing up something about my semblance of it in the middle of the series.
We'll see.
When I come back, not only am I knocked out, but there's a grim bird sitting on my chest. It's there.
Neat. It would be shot.
On site.
You're in the middle of a festival full of literally hundreds of hunters and huntsmen and huntresses from around the entire world. Also, Corn would shoot him without hesitation or mercy. Possibly through you.
If necessary.
But here's the thing. Hang on, I need a roll for luck to see if I can get away.
Get one. Your bird's crying.
Yes, it is.
Unless Buck can do something.
I'm sitting in the bakery. I'm hearing this. Like, should I respond? I'm still eating my sandwich from my lunch.
But here's the thing, though. He shoots it. I instantly get up and I'm like, ow! Dude! What the fuck?
There was a rim on you. I assumed that it wasn't there on purpose.
Grim? What the fuck is a grim?
Have we not fought a grim?
You fought several. You met Lilith while fighting Grim.
Hang on. Let me see if my guy can remember fighting Grim. Oh, you mean those black scorpion things back at that desert place, right?
Pretty much. This one was bird-shaped, and it looked like it was about to drop a vicious bird dookie on your chest.
Huh. I'm getting up and it's just on my shoulder, and I'm like, what is that?
I think somebody's echoing. I think that might be calling.
Hello?
And now they're not echoing. Every time.
I'm gonna shoot him.
It's right there. It's right there. What is that? Why is that?
He is absolutely shooting that bird again. I'm assuming that you mean the semblances that you can create, well, mock create Grim, which are a part of you.
No, it's just this one Grim is just attached to my life force right now.
Ah.
So it's part of what the Grim trigger is.
Ah, in that case, you're in a lot of pain because its head just got removed.
Oh, I got a big fucking headache right now.
Oh.
And you can see the bird just flop to the ground, convulsed, and then a head regrows.
Still on the ground, too. Not the most pleasant sight. Well, Ron, you're in a lot of pain, it would appear.
Could you stop? That hurts like hell. Please. Just, for me. Stop. I just put my hand on his shoulder. Just stop, please. It hurts like hell.
Okay, but, like, on the other hand, it's Grim.
Has it attacked you yet?
I mean, it exists, and it's Grim, so it's attacked by
Okay, so how about this? What if it doesn't exist? Because for some reason I feel a massive attachment to this thing. I just look at it and I feel like, I don't know, like it's connected to me.
Well,
Hang on.
highly
Hold on.
concerned.
Hang on, I want to roll because I want to escape.
Uh-huh.
Hang on, I want to try something. I just walk over to it. It's just standing up now after it's not it's not going to be shot. It's dead staring right at Corin right now. It's like just ready to strike when it wants at any moment.
That's a threat.
Yeah, boy. I'm just bending down, trying to make a motion, and all of a sudden it just gets exploded. I'm like, my chest, my arm, my leg, my dick, my dick.
It shouldn't have looked at me.
You could just not be attacking something for 5 minutes.
I mean, in a perfect world, yes.
Wallace just comes out of the bakery to just see me on the floor in the fetal position.
I have a sandwich. I have like 1/3 of a giant sandwich left in my hand. I take a bite. I walk over. Sup, guys? So, why are you shooting me?
I think Ron's a Grim, because when I shot this Grim, Ron got hurt.
Okay. I shall pull, please. You just see Buck, like, squat down to the Grim, continue to eat his sandwich, and hold out his hand, like in a high-five motion.
Alright, let's see. Because it's part of me, so I need a roll. It's just looking at you. It tilts its head to the side. You haven't tried to attack it just yet.
It's a happy camper right now.
Yeah, it's just neutral to you.
Hey, Ron, what's this thing's name?
I don't know what it is. I don't know what's happening. I just feel like a part of me is being.
He feels like a monster.
Oh, it hurts so bad.
Come on, Ron, if you're gonna have a pet, at least give it a name first.
Alright, fine. How about, I don't know, Ludwig, maybe. There we go, yeah. And then I'm fucking Beethoven. Why not?
You see Buck just take another, like...
I was thinking the horrifying, disgusting abomination from Bloodborne.
Oh,
They're disgusting and need to die.
him,
How about we
wait,
not?
wait, you mean... Oh, from the DLC, got it, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
God.
Okay. I know we love hurting Ron and all, but
No, I love hurting.
Yes, but Ron's not a Grim, and if that thing's affected him, haven't we figured out how to tear it away first before shooting it and hurting Ron?
I'll be right back, y'all.
It flies up and lands on your shoulder, and it's just looking in your hair, like like a raven or crow, whatever it does and stuff.
It's touching my hair.
No, it's just looking.
It's still in my hair, right?
No, it's on your shoulder.
Never mind, I'm back.
Because it's
I'd like to know.
It sees you as a friend because Ron sees you as a friend.
If I took its head off, would you die?
You have done that twice now.
Yeah, you've done it twice, and all it's done is given me a massive headache, and I can't focus.
I was really hoping you'd follow through with the Bane posting.
Be right back.
Bane? Bruh. Am I the only person who still finds Bane posting funny? I can't be. No, it's...
I don't even know what you're talking about.
It would be extremely painful.
Oh. I'm, not thinking of...
I just
Batman.
wasn't thinking of that at the time. When I am in pain, I go into random voices.
That's fair.
I was thinking of Bloodborne.
But yeah, so, technically speaking, I'm supposed to not be a dick to my teammates.
But it's a Grim, and you're just like, that's the mentality, though. That's what the fun part's gonna be. Every time you see it, you just shoot it and you hear in the background, ah!
And then you just have to go, right.
Okay, will check 8 or higher. Okay, nope, I didn't pass the will check. So,
While it's sitting on Walrus's shoulder, Buck's shoulder, you're just looking at him, curious. Please stop it, I beg of you, master.
yeah, but the Grim was touching a companion of mine.
Oh, please stop. I don't know how much more I can take. I think I'm about to pass out.
I don't even know if Sin's still recording.
Oh, Sin's still recording. He just had to duck out because of some business. Speaking thereof, I need to make sure that my phone doesn't start exploding at me because of business.
There.
Nope, it's not gonna explode.
Oi! Don't shoot the thing off. Wait, don't shoot at me!
I didn't shoot at you, I shot near you. And I think we both know how good my aim is.
Yes, I do, but still, don't explode the giant thing that's
I'm back,
hurting
sorry.
Ron somehow. Every time you shoot him, it hurts Ron.
So with that too, I've passed out now from the pain.
Oh,
Well,
great.
Remember, I'm also in pain because of the actual transformation, and because I got electrocuted in the dick. Now you're constantly causing me just internal pain because of this thing now.
I'm guessing y'all shot Ron more.
I shot the Grim. It is a very important.
Grim. We're gonna make this a running gag that every time I bring it out for strategic advantages and stuff, he's just gonna shoot it and he's gonna be like, "Oh right," because you hear me just screaming in the background off in the field.
Jesus.
Still, I mean, it's just exploded for the 3rd time, and Ron's out cold. Is it still active?
No, you just see it falls to the ground. It turns into liquid, slinks over to Ron, and you see it form into a tattoo on his non
Armored.
armored arm.
I'm just gonna slowly narrow my eyes, and be like, okay, taking off a companion's arm is officially a dick move.
And also, it does the just so you know, the tattoo doesn't even look like a Grim. It just looks like a raven. So
Neat.
it's technically not a Grim anymore. It's part of Ron, and it's just like an awesome looking tattoo too. So I guess.
Yeah, let's not shoot Ron in the face.
I promise not to shoot Ron in the face.
Yeah.
Lilith, during this period of time, did you do anything?
Nah,
Well, okay then.
here.
So yeah, in a sense, this is to make me more akin to like the yin to Walrus's yang. Instead of this thing inhabiting me, it can inhabit other Grim, and that's how I can control them. That's how I figured it out.
Neat. Corn, I think you keep echoing.
flask can make any liquid, right?
Pretty much.
Okay. What about curdled milk stirred together with rotten eggs?
That's technically a liquid, yep.
Can I stop you right there, sir, please?
It's very simple. I don't have smelling salts to wake him up, so I need something that smells awful.
Okay. Can I roll to see if I can intervene, Sin?
You're welcome to.
Sorry, Ron.
At 22, goddammit.
So, that scent is what's going to be running under his nose now.
That's not
I
pleasant.
tried, buddy.
That's a very unpleasant smell. And it's one that pretty much causes your entire body to go into shock for a second before you shoot up.
Jesus Christ! Pull that one loose!
Hi, Ron.
Yo, so, where'd the bird go?
He's on your arm.
He's a tattoo now. By the way, without telling my team, I'm going to switch out the contents of my flask with Sweet Coon Spring water and just start chugging it. Satisfying. But slimy, yet satisfying.
Ear drug.
Hey,
Grand
that's a Lion King reference.
Can I slap him?
You're welcome to.
Let's see how hard I slap him. Wow.
A gentle, not love tap.
Hey, Lilith, can you roll again for me? I want to see if we'll get the mark of the beast.
Nah.
It's a hand for vengeance, but not this kind.
Wait, did you just slap Ron?
No, she slapped Corn.
Oh, okay.
Snap.
I will remember this moment as the first time I was slapped upside the face by the team mother.
Thought you've done that like twice now.
You just see on the corner of the screen, Corn will remember that.
Okay. Anyways, so
Everyone else has been slapped in the face at this point, except maybe Fire. Fire's no longer part. So everyone has been slapped by Lilith with the exception of possibly Lilith.
Lilith, you need to slap yourself.
Listen,
Yeah.
I regularly slap myself. I don't know what y'all are talking about. I know. My character is based off of me, though.
see.
That's a good point. Chances are, just like that casual in the face when you see something profoundly stupid.
Who is
Sometimes
a
you
good
put a little too much
plan?
force behind that face palm.
Yeah.
You gotta take off your glasses and just smack.
I don't wear glasses.
Let's go with... I won't give you kind of a challenge here. Sure, let's go with that.
I'm kind of woozy and stuff, so I'm just sitting down on the ground right now. Just sitting there. I'm like, so what are we gonna do about this? What the fuck is happening? How are you here? Are we still in the villain world? What the hell happened?
You just see me walk over, pat Ron on the head, and go, nah, we're back, I think. Maybe. What the fuck?
I smell fashion.
That was a big woman.
Well, what she actually looks like, because she is quite hot, is her.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's her.
Yeah. The extremely sassy, really hot chick.
Okay,
Or anything else happens.
Uh-huh.
I look at Ron. I look at my text. I look back at Ron. I resist the urge only slightly to slap Ron, and I hand him a sandwich.
oh, thanks.
You didn't give me your order, so I got you a sandwich.
That's okay. As long as there is no mustard. Oh, God, there's mustard.
You never gave me your order. Don't get mad at me.
Oh, God, there's also onions and lettuce and tomatoes. Ugh.
You don't like tomatoes?
No, I don't like anything on my sandwich except the bread and the meat.
What is wrong with you?
And maybe sometimes cheese.
Cheese is nice.
Yeah, cheese needs to go on.
You know, you might legitimately be insane. Have you ever thought about that?
No.
I mean, to be fair, if I'm getting like a burger from a fast food joint, it's only meat, bun, and cheese because I don't trust any vegetables from fast food joints. Don't care what anyone
You see,
says.
the thing that I do
I'm not a fan of
for...
foot lettuce.
Oh. See, I typically have, say, for like, let's go with Burger King, because I like Burger King. I typically will have meat, bun, no mayonnaise, pickles, tomatoes, lettuce, no mustard, and ketchup.
Mustard is good, you heathen.
Mustard can go die in a fire.
Look, the only time I eat mayonnaise or mustard is...
Hate mayonnaise. I hate mayonnaise. But mustard can just go die in a fire. It's terrible.
Hey Timmy, what was your favorite episode of Jumpchain Heroes? When we spent a long time talking about mustard.
Which one of those? Because Ron, there's more than one.
Yeah, there are. There's that one time where we argued about what does and doesn't belong on a grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah.
Hint, it's not fucking Cajun.
It's Cajun spice.
You don't... Look, I'm fucking Cajun and I don't add spice to my grilled cheese. It's just cheese, bun, just cheese, bread, and butter. That's all that fucking needs to be on there.
So, on that subject, let's not be on that subject.
I mean, Dan, I literally have a friend who yells at our, like, the person who runs the snack place at our school. Every day he just goes, "Hey, can I get a green?" Yet, the biggest atrocity I've ever witnessed is you putting fucking Cajun on a grilled cheese.
Hey, it's good. Okay, did you ever see that I shared a link in the chat a while ago? It was how to properly make a grilled cheese sandwich. And the way it works is you just drop some butter in there. You drop some butter in there, right? And then you put your bread in there, you flip over.
I did not expect that we would then proceed to launch right back into a discussion of grilled cheese. For 50 minutes.
Because grilled cheese is life, alright?
It's 6:50.
Anyways.
An hour and 10 minutes left.
So, well, whatever. I'll discuss it on another episode, or if we do like a podcast or something at some point.
Do this later. But still, also, Sin, we dropped down right back into the middle of a crowded street in a festival, and there was a grim that's now attached, that has now become the tattoo on a man's arm. Has mass hysteria started yet?
No. Almost none of them noticed you, to be honest. Some of them were like, "Is that a grim?" And the other ones thought it was a bird, and then it disappeared, and they're like, "Oh, it must be a semblance."
And the only people who asked were then promptly told, well, you notice my friend's hair here? A weirdly colored pigeon decided that it was perfectly shaped like a mate's ass. It had to be dealt with.
Seriously?
Some people will believe that pigeons fornicating with their head is an actual thing.
Okay, so first off, what?
Anyways, to interrupt that,
Pigeon fornicating with your hair?
to interrupt that train of thought, you guys hear a noise as one of the other other classmates, I guess, that you guys have. Her name is Coco Adele, as you vaguely remember. Well, Corin remembers pretty well, but everyone else vaguely remembers it because, yeah. But anyway, so she walks over, and she looks at, the four of you. Shouldn't one of you be getting ready for the next fight?
Oh.
Alright. Well, I can't be fighting. I need a rest for a moment.
Okay, hold on. You just see Buckle look at everyone, kind of go, "Should I do it?" I kind of mentioned for another fight.
I mean, you would probably be the best choice because Lilith can't hit the broadside of a barn.
It's not my fault, damn it.
Kinda is.
Yeah, I mean,
The rolls
that way.
are not my fault.
And Corin over here, he's a little trigger happy when it comes to certain things.
Wouldn't that be a good perk?
No, he can only do things at long or medium range. He can't do nothing at short range.
She looks at your teammate for a second, and she's like, "Wait a minute, don't I know you?"
I don't know. Do I know you?
No, she looks at Corin. Not you did. Whatever your name is. Him. She points to Corin.
I mean, not to know him. the owner of a local bar.
Corin, you there? Corin.
He may be for a moment.
Yeah, no,
Nice.
I've been talking this entire time. I just forgot that I turned off my mic to prevent the echo. So I've been shouting, trying to figure out why no one can hear me.
Then we just hear from across the room. Hey, don't you hear me?
So that 13 was to see if I remembered. It was like gear shift.
Yeah.
You're Coco Adele.
Mhm.
Yeah, you came in for some weapon tune-ups.
She just kind of casually slings her suitcase, briefcase over her shoulder. Yep.
Yeah, I was taking a look at that. The whole compression system you've got going on is frankly absurd. I have no idea how you managed to contort space-time in a way to fit that in there, but,
It's rather nice, actually. I just used it, but unfortunately, I kind of got beat in the last round.
who by?
Well, it was by... Wait, who would it be by in this case? You have not messed with them, have you?
Yeah, we haven't messed with
Yeah.
it, so Mercury and Emerald were still input. So in this case, I believe it would have been... Wait, no, we've messed a bit. Is Neo still undercover?
She probably would not be in this place at the moment. So it'd probably be switched to somebody else, but I'm not sure who would be switched by. But probably just some other character we don't care about.
Let's say Cinder and Emerald beat them.
It was by Cinder and Emerald.
Oh, Team Seaman Carmine. Team Carmine.
Team what?
Well, you tell me what that is, guys.
Seen
So
him.
their team name is Team Carmine, right?
Officially speaking, that is their name.
Yeah, no bullshit.
Yeah,
I could just see you just write it out and it's just like Team Seaman.
Yes.
on the
Well,
upside,
they unfortunately
now
beat
have
us.
Something to say about.
Rather quickly, I might add.
Well, on the upside, at least we're not going to have to fight them, right?
Yeah. Well, the team matchups is in 5 minutes. So I suggest you all go there rather quick.
And since time runs faster in this world for some odd reason than it does in the real world, yeah, that's
You
gonna
do.
be probably like right now.
I'll
You
pay
see
Walrus.
Buck. As soon as you said that, Buck shoots up, nearly falls over, accidentally gets a good look, goes, gets up, and you just see him, like, stumble that way because he's got the wrong augment on for running. So you just see him, like, with a peg leg, just running as fast as he can towards the arena.
Yo,
Oh, you don't have the right leg attached.
Huh? What? Oh, thanks.
She looks at him very confused before she just kind of shrugs. Well,
hey, Coco. While Walrus is doing stuff, I want to have a conversation with you and your team.
about weapons.
Off camera. Yes, about... Definitely about...
Yeah, well, this baby needs not a tune-up. It's a little bit heavy.
Well, shoot, I can do that as long as I have the conversation off screen.
Sure. She looks at Lilith.
Wait, what?
Are you going to be watching Walrus get either the living hell beat out of him or beat the living hell out of somebody? Or are you going to stand by with Corin as you listen to a hot chick talk?
Sin, what do you think I'm going to do?
You're going to stare at the hot chick until she starts blushing, which she won't.
You're correct here.
Alright.
Myron.
And by admiring, I mean drooling. But okay. There you go. So,
Oh, I guess we can see who the opponent is.
yeah,
By the way,
boy.
Walrus. What's your prosthetic made out of?
Son of a gun! Literally.
So you guys hear the announcers as the thing finally takes over to Oreshbach and Pira Nikos. As Ublek leans in, this is going to be a very interesting battle that we here have today. We're going to be doing the singles battle. Every team has 4 members. Each of those 4 members choose 2 members to find the doubles battle, and 1 member to find the singles battle. Makes sense if you think about it, but you must continue to watch in order to know what everything happens. Now, ladies and gentlemen, As illustrated by the randomized generator that we have up there, it has now been decided that RWBY and Pyrrhanikos shall be fighting each other. And they actually are both single.
This is gonna suck. You just see Buck look at her.
She nods to you.
And you just see Buck pull off the metal leg, chunk it into the ground, reach into his storage, just right then and there. He doesn't care. Pull out his old wooden leg and stick it on, and you just hear a crack noise. That hurt.
She raises her eyebrow. Huh. Removing the metal in order for me not be able to control your ability. Interesting.
This is gonna hurt.
You are a very interesting combatant. She bows to you in like a very formal way. I anticipate the battle being very interesting.
You wanna know something funny? What would be like? He drops down the metal one, and you just see, I just come running out there, just like, I'll just take that out of the way.
Please don't.
Everyone is just quiet as I just come run out there. Just like, I'll hold on to this. I'm running back.
Buck just tells you, please don't break my leg. This one is not exactly meant for this world. As he like bounces on it a bit.
Hang on. Need a roll for luck here. Okay, 7.
Not very.
The lucky number. I was gonna be like, okay, so as he's running, he's like, don't worry, I was there. Whoa, hey, whoop. Got it.
To be fair, Corin, people really aren't fully sure what my semblance is capable of. Due to me literally teleporting out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, basically what it boils down to is, like, freaking, you just open it up, and you just reach in, and all of a sudden, blank.
Oobleck leans in once more. He's like, and Orash has started something by reaching into something and pulling out a wooden leg. This is very advantageous for him, as a metal leg would be very difficult to combat against Pyrrha's What's their ability called?
Polarity, but I'm pretty sure that she kept that a complete secret at all times.
Did she? I thought she told, like, a bunch of people. Constantly. And then, like, also fighting the whole battle.
Well, yeah, but that she did not mean to lose control there. If nothing else, she kept it a secret during the vast majority of her combat, though it was what earned her the title of Invincible Girl, if I remember correctly.
Anyways, we're going to just state that is a rather well-known thing. But yeah, so he's like, against Pyrrha's polarity semblance. This shall be a very interesting fight. I believe that her ability also goes towards weapons, but I could be wrong. We shall see whether or not this will be confirmed or denied as the battle starts.
You said my weapon was made out of metal.
That is what is your weapon made out of?
Stuff that's not corrosive. I.e., probably not metal, because if my breath got towards my weapon and it was made of metal, it would melt.
That's fair. I don't know what's not corrosive.
Probably more of a stone-based work. Probably got some metal in it, but probably not enough.
It's probably a wood-stone mixture. Yeah.
I would see it more as that, because A, that probably wouldn't melt as quickly as the metal does.
Also kind of fits with your forest theme. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Get stoned. Get some sip.
I don't know why my weapon is such an oddity among weapons. Next to being a triplet.
You attack someone with it, they get stoned.
Roll your initiative real quick. I will roll. Let's go, Simon.
You just see Buck look at her,
difference there.
pop his shoulders, and then just hold out his hand like you're going first here.
You know, that, or you go to pop your shoulder and there's just a loud click and you're like, oh, no.
She gives you a very puzzled look before she's like, okay, normally it's not advantageous to go second in a tournament like this, but if that is your wish, it will be done. She immediately pulls out her lance and turns into a rifle. She starts trying to shoot at you. And hits you right in the chest.
I mean, you didn't even give me time to try to dodge.
She's just like, alright, pulls out a rifle and shoots.
No. I mean, you didn't even let me roll, see if I could dodge.
Oh, well, she rolled 15.
Wait.
I rolled a 13.
I mean, I thought it was just that if you roll above an 11 on a ranged attack, it's a hit.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, I usually switch between 9, 10, and 11 depending on range and whatnot. Sometimes I'll give you guys can dodge during a certain moment, or you guys have other weird moments like RP moments and whatnot to determine a bunch of stuff. But for the most part, it's 9, 10, or 11 above that, depending on things. Yeah. So she looks at you, she's like, Are you doing okay? You didn't even move.
You just see Buck like put his hand up to like his head. That hurt. As he's like tapping his chin with a finger. You just see Buck like, I mean, we can make this a range battle, but my range is a bit different. As you like see him spin his weapon into the blowgun mode, loads something with his thumb, and just yes, there is effluvium coming out with this. Oh
dear. Alright, so how big, roughly?
I mean, it's going to be probably smaller than Buck's head.
Brings up the blowgun. I just imagine that one.
I mean, I would assume it'd probably be about that big. It'd be like a tiny. Again, it's a stream. It's not big. It's not giant.
It's not like a circle or anything. So Fluvium comes out and hits her. Is it like a ball of Fluvium?
There is a blow dart within that.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Well, 1d3?
Let's see how bad this is. I doubt it.
Get 3. Oh, 1.
Fair, no. There is a Fluvium on the field now. I have advantage.
It hits her, like, in the arm, as she kind of just, like, looks at the dart, looks back at you, and just pulls out the dart.
Can I pull something sneaky here as well?
Sure. She's like, did you just
see Buck pull out
dart?
A detonator and detonate it? It was a fire one.
Ouch, roll now 1d3.
Bucks, you nick.
Her entire hand is charred now. And she's like, ah! She like looks at you for a second, and she points a finger at you, she's like, that's a smart move.
I just see all of a sudden bandana, iPad,
She takes one of her 2 health potions. Plus 2. Oop, that's minus. As she looks at you, she's like, "This is gonna be a very fun battle." As she pulls out her shield and starts friggin' charging you. That's a 10. As she immediately throws her shield and probably bucks you in the face unless you can do something with it.
I rolled a 13.
Yeah.
Buck being Buck and Buck being the athletic champ he is, which not really, but hermit version. You just see him hold out his hand and catch the shield and just chunk it off to the side.
She grins at you for a second.
Oh dear goodness.
She grins at you.
Is this not the oh shit moment?
This is the you're about to get hurt a lot moment as you hear a whirling sound. What?
If a nat 20 doubles damage, then that's the only roll that he could have.
Yeah. As you hear a whirling sound behind you, before you get clunked in the back of the skull by her shield. As it flings back towards her.
I forgot.
Alright, so, wait, back of the skull?
Yeah.
Can I do my roll? That is a head hit.
Oh, that is. I believe that causes your table to activate? Oh dear.
As it hits the back of my head, you just see him just bellow out smog because she just hit him in the back of the head, screwing up his brain a bit, and his body just...
She actually would do damage to her. Roll 1d3.
I guess it would.
Yeah.
Proximity. Damn it.
As she immediately starts rubbing off the smog off of her, she's like, "Oh, that's."
Yeah. You see, Buck just breaks the thing in his hand, dropping, in glass, but getting, in.
Yeah.
That hurt.
Hey, Ron. Because you have obscene weirdness on you, and because you're you, roll d20. Alright, cool. You notice that parts of our armor are starting to get corroded.
I pull out my binoculars and I'm like, I must examine this. I look to the camera for scientific reasons.
Alright. I do not.
Sure.
Alright. I'm just like, I don't notice that Ron's being a perv.
Oh, my asshole! My asshole.
You attempt to get back up, but...
Oh, come on, I rolled it. Do I have to roll my table again? Because I did roll it.
Yeah.
Take your sippies.
And, oh, by the way, Ron, I did crush one of my potions, so it is.
Okay.
Healed.
One...
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Crazy aura.
Your aura is your semblance thing, right?
Yeah.
So that means more smog.
Yeah, that means I do
want
an...
to explode.
I mean, I can probably make it explode if I wanted to. But can I even move right now?
No, you are just gone.
Well, you know what you could try to do? You could try to activate instincts mode and just slink into the darkness. Shadow walk.
Remember the pristine.
Your mind at this point is screaming at you.
Can I just like...
Oh, wait, that here again. Roll 1d3 again.
One more time. Yeah.
Oh. That one was significantly more painful.
Yeah, you just see Buck like he's vomiting on the ground, just holding his throat right now in the back of his head, like.
She starts like walking backwards as she is in quite a bit of pain, as this is a lot of corrosive material hitting her.
Enhancing my vision and just like, is all of it fall off?
You also notice that her shield, surprisingly, is not being eroded. Well, if it is, you can hardly tell. That thing is made of some serious metal. Her sword, on the other hand, is starting to corrode quite a bit, which she finds quite annoying.
Because technically the sword isn't really her main weapon, it's the shield.
Yeah. Her shield is also one thick metal, while her javelin is a javelin and a shotgun and a rifle at the same time. So.
And a woman knows how to handle thick material.
So, what are you doing, Mars? Now you've significantly gone crazy.
Yeah, can I like try to find the brisket? I will offer you. Brisket, I will offer it to you. Can I get like Corin's word of wisdom through my head so maybe I can calm down enough to maybe just slink into the oblivion?
You see, Corin sent me something a while ago, and you notice, and Corin won't change it a little bit, but you notice that above you, as she looks very confused above you, so you decide to look up as well, you just see a piece of brisket, freshly made, airdropping down to your location.
Buck is crying because he can't get up.
Well, the table wants more.
He wants to move towards that brisket. And can I get up? Can I at least get the muster to stand to catch it?
You do manage to catch the brisket, but you are incapable of moving at the moment. You can't even bring it to your mouth.
Got it. I don't care. I'm just standing there, like, tightened up, with brisket in my hand, and I am, like, in a pose without wanting to be.
She is very confused as you hear her visibly hit the ground, audibly hit the ground, as she groans. Ow! And you can hear Oobleck, speaking on the speaker. Man, this arena is covered with so much fog, that we can't really see too much in here. But viewers, it will appear that, Orecht is having some kind of weird mental breakdown. Brisket has fallen from the sky, and appear that Pyrrha cannot move. What a battle this is turning out to be! The invincible girl! Morris? It does not.
Buck, like, he's holding that brisket. He looks in the stands. He sees Mako. You just see Buck pull up a hand, salute, and you see him walk over and just punt Pyrrha as hard as he can. Like, out of the fog. Like, with enough force to, like, make the area she was standing empty.
Jesus Christ. Dunk.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Can she do anything to this? No. No, she can't. She, not only did you just knock her out, and I mean, like, her aura on the screen up there went down, you also punt kicked her out of the stadium.
Yeah, you can turn off the
So either way, she's disqualified.
Yeah,
Wait,
as...
she didn't fly towards us, did she?
No, I think we'd be over here.
Yeah, unfortunately, she did not hit Ron in the face with her mostly melted clothes.
Darn it, I was aiming for Ron.
Dude, you were aiming for Ron and hit the opposite goddamn direction.
You just see, like, Buck's, like, sitting down there now.
Hit Mercury in the jawline with Pyrrha's body.
No. Unfortunately, it did hit,
John?
Yes. With her mostly corroded armor at this point.
Yeah, Buck's now just sitting there, like, at the bottom. He's kind of conked out at this point because of brisket in front of him. So he's just sitting in the arena, just, like, huffing and puffing, and the two of him are just kind of flying. One of you want to go down there and try to, help me?
Hey, didn't I take that rebreather in the Pokemon jump?
I believe you did.
And I do. And something that me and Sin discussed, I think, a while back. So you remember this of me handing my teammates rebreathers for my stuff?
Yeah.
Because my stuff goes through junk?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna fly over there and then slowly drop down thanks to my gravity manipulation and be like, looked like you could use it to pick me up.
Like, the entire arena is stunned silent. Not a person in the arena, besides John, who is currently having a massive nosebleed, is even twitching at the moment. As Oobleck leans forward and is like, "Ladies and gentlemen, we have seen a battle that I don't think we will ever see again for quite a long time. The Invincible Girl.
How much did they actually see through the smog, though?
Not much. But, he's playing up for the crowd, so. Being punt kicked it, yeah.
Knocked out of it and into the stand, so it's like, yeah, he got win.
As,
She got carded.
Yeah.
Oh no! Sin, it has returned again.
Was? Damn.
Like, legitimately, Buck's just sitting
I think
there
in this
like,
case that was more of the, freaking pimp and peg.
no, it was my other leg. And Buck just looks at you, Mako, and goes, I broke my leg! Ah!
And then you just see through the fog gun just come running through it. With your other leg above it, though, granted, because I'm not that dumb, I just come running.
Jesus, man.
No! I used my boot because my wooden leg would break. And I'm glad I didn't use my wooden leg because this thing... you just see Buck, topple face first into the ground.
You've got two spare legs.
Okay. I would punch you right now for that one. Except I'm in so much pain. I feel like my femur's in my crotch.
Neat.
So
Hey,
do
so-
you want your leg back?
Sweet
Yes.
spring water heals, right? And I've got limitless supply.
It does. Although, the more that it's used, the less it's, pure. Because it gets diluted by, them, basically. But yeah. Unless Ron, of course, starts peeing in it like he did with Suicune's water.
No. I stopped him before he slams that peg in a place where the sun was never meant to shine.
No. What's worse was that I was just gonna try to just yank the old leg off and just shove that one back on. Without no finesse. Just...
Thunk.
What did you do instead?
Peg.
Exactly what I did. But I did it and without actually, I did it without unlocking it, though,
So you ripped the metallic pieces off my leg. You just, the entire stadium just hears a crying noise in their head. Wait,
and
how?
then while with the nub still there, I'm just like trying to shave it back in.
Okay, I'm doing a roll for this just because of how Ron. You just hear, everyone in the stadium just hears a crying noise.
Well, shoot, I guess gravity's turned off now. And also on, in every direction.
Oh no.
Whee!
So wait, crazy aura, what is that?
basically your aura. Similar, your semblance is fueled by aura, essentially. So when your aura goes crazy, all your semblance and all your muscles and your aura around you that creates a shield around you goes insane.
Does that mean that everyone, oh no,
Ludwig has arrived.
a giant Ludwig just starts crawling and just causing a massive hysteria. Oh no, it starts flapping its wings, the smog is getting spread out into the sand.
I failed my will check.
Oh, you start unloading it into it, I'm just like,
Jesus.
Oh, right. Forgot about that.
You only pumped 6 bullets into it before you remembered. Yeah.
For me, though, it's only just a discomfort, and in battle, it would only make me lose a turn, so...
Yeah, the bird is currently on the ground with 27 different hunters and huntresses pounding the living hell out of it after being shot multiple times. By the way, all gravity is changed in every direction. All metal in the arena is also being flung pretty much everywhere. There's also a bunch of electricity through the air, and you hear what's her name, Nora, screaming with joy as she starts beating it with a hammer with such force and ferocity you're fairly certain Thor himself came down from the heavens.
Or everyone's semblances in the arena, all of the people fighting it are also going crazy.
Yeah.
So, I guess I'm gonna go flying, given what we know of what's equipped to my legs.
Yeah.
Question: if Buck calms down, does that end it immediately?
Yeah.
Right back to where it came from.
So basically, what I'm hearing is somebody needs to calm down Buck.
Hey, Lola.
I do.
Did you see Ron on the ground in the Yamcha pose dead?
Well, it looks like I'll attempt to help him at least.
Yeah. Thankfully, there is no plant life in this entire arena so far. So when you hop down to help Buck, your aura doesn't go crazy. Besides you having an extreme feeling of wanting to slap the living hell out of him, but that's just normal.
Yeah.
That might actually work, though. Just slap him, make him get back to normal.
I mean, you're welcome to slap the crap out of him if you want it.
I've been kind of staring off into space for like the last 20 minutes. Not gonna lie.
You need to pay attention, damn it.
I'm tired. It's 8:30.
I'm tired as well.
Yeah, but you don't go to bed at this time.
I'm Walrus.
I'm Ron.
Donkey!
So, let's slap a person. Sin, you're welcome to decide who I slap.
Well, the main one that you need to slap is Warris, because Ron keeps telling you to. Also, Ron's unconscious.
I'm just on the...
Also, there's a bunch of hot chicks in the arena next to you, who are currently beating the living hell out of a thing which you're fairly certain is also Ron, because Ron's entire body keeps convulsing with the gigantic woman in a skirt slamming a massive, 50-pound hammer into a bird.
Well, first things first, I go over and slap Walrus. I don't know why, but that's what you said.
Feeling very happy about slapping people right now.
I'm tired.
Yeah, it makes you more likely to slap people.
Nice to meet you, Tired.
And so instantly the bird just accelerates, and through the air particles reconnects back into the okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
People who have played Devil May Cry 5 know what I'm talking about, because a character called V has this exact same type of an ability. Through tattoos on his arms, whenever they come out of it, the tattoos, the outlines are still there, but they're not filled in. Whenever they go back, they get filled in.
Mm-hmm. You hear Nora shout, "Aw, the bird died!"
And then I walk over. Do I have the aloe vera?
I believe so.
I kind of just, throw some aloe vera on.
I've got the milk and egg.
I'll take the aloe vera.
just start pouring aloe vera on him, which is a very sloppy and weird and gross kind of sound, but does his job fairly well. Ron is in a lot of pain, mostly mental pain, but a lot of pain. As Oobleck leans in again, and he's like, "Well, ladies and gentlemen, we had a very interesting first round, but now we shall get to the next round." Which I don't know who would be, I'll be honest with you.
Aren't we done yet? I thought this would have been the end. We could go and relax.
No, it's singles, then championship. Let's see, Walrus won the singles, so... Corn, give me another one.
Give you another play.
Okay, give me another. Would it be like Cinder who would be in the... Because, yeah, I think so, because she won the other one, right?
Yeah, but he just fought Cinder.
I fought Hero.
Yeah.
Then I have no idea what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm not a fan of the series, so...
I sent you a message discussing that team.
Characters or something now, because Buck's already fought, and I don't...
He is going insane. Yeah, you guys can choose to switch peeps.
But would you like to choose the person who literally just broke his legs and got it fixed, and is currently standing there, like, almost in tears, chowing down on brisket, and if you offered him more, he would absolutely do it all again, without a heartbeat.
Without a
Or
heartbeat?
Look, within a heartbeat. I don't English well, you shush, human.
Well, would you guys like to switch people for the next battle?
Okay, look, personally for me, I'm gonna vote Switch, and I nominate myself.
Lilith, would you like to be the leader here, or would you like Ron to go forwards?
Does Lilith want to take point? Does Lilith want Ron to take point? Does nobody want point?
I'm not paying enough attention to know what's going on, but I have the feeling that letting Ron take the lead is a very, very bad idea.
Look, when it comes to fighting, I'm like Goku, okay? I'm a master.
He is a good fighter, I can't deny that.
What happened in the other world again?
We don't want to talk about the other world, alright? The other world don't mean this world, okay?
How many times have you lost while Lilith has won?
Alternative universe?
But
Like,
there's a difference
3 times
between
now?
a good fighter and being a good leader.
I am the Ash Ketchum of this anime, okay? Fuck you.
And that you will lose every single time that you get involved in a tournament?
I think Lilith has legitimately won every single time that you and her have ever been in a round together.
Okay, look, I would have won if Walrus hadn't pulled some bullshit, okay? I mean, roasted.
I was like, what?
Gotta admit, I would have won that fight.
I mean, had he not tased you in the dickum, then yeah.
You mean Rogue?
No. The other fight where I fought Roasted when he came to all.
Oh, yeah. I legitimately don't remember anything other than Lilith's amazing ability to nut punch
Okay.
somebody.
Sin, what am I doing?
Well, you can choose to either let Ron fight, or you can choose to step up and get into the fight yourself.
I just told you, I have the feeling letting Ron do anything is a terrible idea, so I'll go ahead.
Alright.
Just say that.
I mean, you can step up, Corn can step up, or Walrus can stay. Walrus doesn't care. Walrus is eating brisket.
Technically still on the field.
Walrus needs to not die, so I'm going to fight, I guess.
Alright.
You pay attention long enough to fight.
It's a good question.
God,
You know what, Ron?
Ron?
You know what?
did I just sentence myself to death?
Yes. And no. But yes.
Possibly.
So, you see Oobleck once again speaking.
I need your attention before this battle begins. We need to find a tan girl with mint green hair and absolutely be the most distracting thing to have ever existed.
Why?
Yes, Ron, I trust you to harass her endlessly.
Why did this chick's legs look like deer legs?
I don't know.
Why do you want to harass a girl with tan skin and green hair?
It's it's a very complicated and long story, but basically I'm going to be having someone taking a lot of
That
pictures.
leg, yo.
It looks like a deer leg.
Look at that. Oh my god. That bend. That bend in the leg, though.
Why is she? Look at that bend in her back, though. She has fucking scoliosis.
You know, I think I may have that because I sit down so much.
That's not how that works, Ron.
Yeah, but the thing is, so my back bends exactly like that.
Oof.
Can't
Anyway.
really trust you, Ron, to needlessly harass a young woman.
I mean, I'm Ron.
Good luck, my friend.
Well, you
I'm
have
gonna
fun
find
with that.
Yuri Lowenthal.
You see Ron just kind of like shifting through the what are they called? Virax?
The audience.
Yeah, the audience. What was this portion called? Stands. Thank you. Yes, JoJo. You see, like out of the corner of your eye, just Ron kind of like shuffling through all of it, which is kind of an odd thought to you because he keeps avoiding touching people's anything. It's really weird to you.
It's so much easier if I wasn't colorblind.
But anyway, so you see Sid just standing there as Oobleck once again leans in. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the final battle. We did the 4v4s, the doubles, and the singles rounds, and now we're on to the last two competitors. We have Miss Dorada from Vale Academy and Miss Fall from Mistral. They will go together head-to-head combat in this arena, which we keep on using for no particular reason.
Yeah, but it's an entirely different world to the film world.
Yeah. And so, Lilith, you see like Cinda just kind of standing over there. She has a bow in her hand, and she has one of those, I know I'm going to win, so I'm going to just make it so you feel okay, kind of grins on her face.
I pull out my bow. It's a power move.
I feel like it would have her hand on her hip and just be staring at her.
So, like, a placating smile?
Yes. But anyway, so she looks at you and your massive 3-foot-long bow.
Honey, 6.
Sorry, 3-foot long, taller than hers bow. And it's actually about 7 feet, but you know. But anyway, so she looks at you, looks at her bow, looks at your bow, and just says, "Isn't that a bit big to be wielding for a girl your size?"
Possibly, but you know, it's all fun and games. We're fine.
She looks vaguely confused for a second. Roll your initiative. I will use Lycan's initiative.
Repeat that? You kind of died there.
Oh, roll your initiative. Oh, Jesus.
Did that a lot. Okay.
Alright, 16 versus
twice.
15. So she's barely going faster than you. There you go. I'm trying. Just hear Ron shouting for the friggin' stands. She looks at you, she's like, well... That's a fantastic idea. By the way, she just looks at you, she's like, do you really want to do this battle? You can just give up.
Listen, I'm too tired to care. I'm too stubborn to give up, so let's go.
She shrugs before attempting to shoot you, which you easily dodge. I mean, she does if you think about it.
Run!
If you have enough faith in her, she may grow one. Or become one. But anyway, so she shoots at you, but you easily dodge it. Like, it's not even difficult. It barely even knows that the arrow was shot in the first place. It's also much smaller than one of your arrows. It's normal arrow sized. It's also on fire.
Who likes normal-sized arrows? That's gross. Let's see if I can hit her.
You pull out your much bigger,
Pathetic
much
is
stronger.
the normal arrow, not your arrow.
You pull out your much bigger, much more fearsome, much more intimidating arrow.
Can I roll to see if the explosion does anything to her?
You hit like right here.
Can I roll to see if the explosion does anything to her?
Sure. It's not even close to her. It doesn't do anything. It's not even close to her.
Damn you.
As you pull your much bigger, much stronger, much more intimidating, and also explosive arrow and shoot her. She so easily dodges it, you're not even entirely sure if you were aiming properly at her. As she just looks at the arrow, looks back at you, she's like, see, it's not the size that matters, it's how you use it.
Says the girl who didn't hit me either.
Yes, but
We're
my
back
one...
to square one.
My one is much, much less intimidating.
Measuring Cinder. Do you have a secret you need to tell us? Because we'll accept.
Once again tries shooting you. She once again tries shooting you, but you once again easily dodge it. It's just like, Oobleck just leans and he's like, now Cinder, Miss Cinder and Miss Dorada are now shooting each other with arrows. Dorada's arrows are much larger, but unfortunately, they both have the same ability to dodge.
Okay, let's try to do. Okay, this is like, does she only fight with a bow? Would it be smarter if he could use
Well, first off, you see Cinder you see Emerald and Mercury in the stands being violently messed with, harassed, I suppose is the word.
Hang on.
I am holding on. Wait, where did Corn go? Here you are, Corn.
Science?
My internet decided to murder itself. What were you saying?
So you see, as you're staring at this chick who's apparently having a dick comparing competition with you, you see past her that Ron and Corin are having the time of their lives, harassing the hell out of two people on there. One is a relatively attractive-looking woman with tan skin, and the other one is a really annoying guy who looks like he just came out of a shower, looking like God.
You didn't answer my question.
You do not know if she has multiple weapons. So far, the only thing you've ever seen of this woman is her using a bow. Also, her arrow's on fire.
Shoot her again. I really want to shoot something. Well, you could have told me that before, but okay.
I mean, you keep dodging her arrows. Hey, you actually managed to hit this time. Whoa, 1d3.
I still feel like I should get a bonus for explosions.
You know what? I'll give you a +1 bonus for explosions. You do 3 damage to her. As she gets hit, kind of in, the feet area, which apparently is broken, I guess. I don't know, dwarf thing, whatever. She gets hit, as she looks at you, she's like, oh, it's explosive!
You didn't notice that the last time I shot it? Really?
She throws her weapon up in the air, which seems to disintegrate for some reason, before 2 knives appear in her hands, which are less disintegrating. They also look to be semi-on fire.
You know what this means? Sword check time.
You pull out...
You can't see the manacle grin on my face.
You look at her, and your immediate reply, instead of shooting her again, is just to flip out 2 swords, which are not on fire.
Would you like to say that out loud, Mako?
Yo, Ron! Ask her if she wants to dom Cinder or be dom.
Okay.
Does Cinder hear this?
She punched me.
Buck just looks at you both. Looks at you. What does domed mean?
Oh no.
Cinder fires and Cinder immediately shoots an arrow, seeming with her hand, towards the lot of you, landing it right into the stands, missing all of you.
She just shot at the civilians. That's grounds for disqualification.
Port leans forwards. We did not see anything of that grounds.
Can I cut her while she is distracted?
You're welcome to try. You do, and you don't manage to cut yourself.
Shut up.
Well, 1d3.
Wait.
Ow, how? God.
Is she that bad that when she tries to slash with a sword, she'll stab herself in the head?
Okay, these are sword chats, Ron.
Even this.
She's gonna take both her health potions to gain 4 health. But yeah, she's basically swinging around 2 nunchucks, which are basically 4 swords, all of which are extremely sharp. So yeah, she could legitimately stab herself with it. She's going to respond by stabbing you in the chest frame with her on-fire sword.
So, but then,
For 3 damage.
She was about to do that, though.
Hmm?
And she's about to
That's
do that.
pleasant.
There's a scream in the stands, and everybody looks. Ron is ungirl looking up the skirts like, okay, I have no idea how I got here.
That's fantabulous, Ron.
I'm a cutter again. That was fun. I made a lot of damage there.
Alright, you attempt to throw or shove one of your
Wow.
swords against her, but
Wow.
unfortunately she swipes her hand upwards and makes it dig into your own arm. Roll 1d3 against yourself.
Fuck you.
No. You are in a lot of pain right now.
Does a lot of damage.
You do a lot of damage. You do so much damage.
Take your sippies.
You can in fact take your sippies though, as you have now stabbed yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Both?
Yeah.
You are now once again on equal grounds. Right.
I run over to the.
Minty fresh.
I'm climbing up to there to where they're at. Those guys. I'm like, hey guys, is it possible that I could tag out with my teammates? So whenever she's getting low, I could just tag in because it was clearly a mistake sending her in there. Girl can't hit the broadside of a barn by herself.
Oobleck looks at you for a second. He's like, no.
Damn. Can I get a drink of that drink though?
He hands you his coffee. Minty fresh.
Ooh, woo!
Roll d20. This coffee is messing with your very soul. You don't know what this guy put in here, but it feels like he just took a mixture of cocaine and speed along with heroin all mixed together, injected right into your brain
I thought
hole.
you were gonna say cocaine and NyQuil, but okay.
Whoa, dude, I'm flipping out, man. I'm tripping.
You vaguely feel like there might be acid in there too.
I just fall off the thing, and though it was like instantaneous for everyone else, to me it felt like I was just floating for a moment until I just land smack dead.
Are you distracted by this at all, Lo?
Let's see.
Or have you just... Are you too you are not distracted by it. You are focused on the fact this chick just made you stab yourself.
What about Cinder?
Cinder is somewhat distracted by the fact this guy just went to this Coliseum, went to the narration box, and looks like he just took 20 pounds of cocaine.
Which means she can't hit as accurately.
She can't really hit you all. You notice that, once again, she flings a flaming sword at you, and it misses entirely. It doesn't even scratch you.
This chick has worse aim.
That's saying something.
Just as mad as you.
Okay, I'm gonna kindly go back to shooting her, because I cut myself.
You gotta jump all the way back and pull out your gigantic bow once more.
Yeah.
Can
And
you
she has
hit in
to
any
look
way,
at
shape,
it.
or form? You can.
Can I?
Barely. You're fairly...
I have explosions, so it's fine.
You're fairly certain that the only reason they managed to hit this woman at this point is just jump backwards is because your arrows explode on contact like vicious little wolverines. Well, 1d3. However, it doesn't do much damage. Because it's just an explosion.
The explosions do +1, yeah?
So she looks back at you, again. and shoots you in the chest frame. With a flaming arrow doing 2 more damage to you.
God damn.
You have been shot twice now with an on-fire arrow.
I don't care. So let's shoot her again.
Oh no.
You completely ignore your teammates as Ron is now inside of extreme rapids. Roll 1d3.
Ha.
And you knock her out as Ron is dying.
Okay, let's see if I can rescue Ron while I'm at it. Oh, I can.
Just
Ron
kidding.
just gets yanked out of the water.
Whee! Oh, Christ. Okay, so, whoa, that was weird. So you hear Oobleck speaking over the speakers. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, it seems like Team Domino has remained victorious. Vale has emerged as the victorious Academy of this year. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to see this battle again next year, come back, and maybe we may even have even more interesting battles.
Yo,
Is this when something bad happened?
What?
What happened? I think I passed out. Did I win?
I don't think you win. At the moment, unfortunately, nothing bad is happening. Yeah. You feel like there should be something bad happening, but yeah, life just kind of goes on. As you guys finally emerge outside of the city, into the festival once again.
Can't believe it, guys. We finally have a day where we don't have to do a little bit of fighting.
Fuck looks at you. And remembers that you're kind of high right now. I'm gonna go find that Pura chick. She was a good fight. Granted, I don't know if she speaks. Yeah, I'll be back in a bit, and you see both walk off in a random direction. I have no idea.
I asked if Mincy's partner pitches or catches, and she had a look on her face. I think she might have been plotting ways to kill me.
What?
The girl with the tan hair.
What? What?
You know what? Go ahead.
What does that even mean? Pitches or catches? What?
Is that a serious question, Sin?
Is he gay or is he straight? Is that?
No, that's not what...
Oh.
Does he do the dudes in the butt, or does he get done in? That's what it means.
Oh.
I was
Wait.
That makes sense.
I was trying to get Emerald to imagine her partner doing that so that she couldn't interfere with the fight and use her illusions to rig the match in Cinder's favor.
Yeah.
But either way, I went over there and made distractions either way. So no matter what, everyone was too busy looking at me instead of the fight. I mean, I climbed up the freaking announcer.
You got high. It was weird.
In both meanings of the word.
I feel like this is an extreme sense deja vu.
I know, right? What the hell?
We're all suddenly standing inside of the festival area, kind of talking about ridiculous things, while Buck has gone off pursuing a woman that he barely knows.
Yo, Sin, are we done? I gotta, go to bed.
Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing for next episode, but we shall see when I come to it, I guess. And, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this stuff. Don't check out the rest of our, everything. BIE is going to be continuing soon. Finally got my narrator's audio. I just have 240-something lines to work through. Ooh-wee. And, Fallout Quest will probably be continuing at some point. So, yeah. Check out the annotations. Auf Wiedersehen. Don't take my word.
It's my words, you know.
Adios. 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 Adios.